Shalom.
Shalom. This is late night special.
No TLC.
Yeah. Late night special. We serve the true and living power. Man, all day, every day, nonstop. No matter what time it is, we serve.
The word has no time.
Shalom, King. Shalom. All right, that's perfect.
Doesn't mean how many people Facebook ain't gonna let me see live today.
Shalom, Jerry. Shalom.
Let's see how many times they're gonna bubble my tongue.
Right.
This beat today.
So, for everybody that's dealing in the court system, I got a treat for y'all today. All praises and glory to the Most High. I read this 2 weeks ago. I've been trying to bring it up, but this seems fitting due to what's about to happen. Most High willing.
Yeah.
Most High willing, we ain't here for it. But if we are,
Because, yeah, that good old 4th of July.
L-I-E.
July. Good old 4th of July. That's what day that land on.
Ain't that Sabbath?
Placing on the track, boy.
That's what day that land on there.
Sabbath, right?
Daddy Day.
Sabbath.
Daddy Day.
They're gonna be popping fireworks. They're gonna be out there barbecuing.
These
on
ignorant
the
bastards
Man,
are celebrating killing daddy's kids on the Sabbath.
on his rest day. Man,
They're gonna be celebrating killing daddy's saints, his chosen, his hidden ones on the Sabbath.
and we know what we brought out in 71 about that flag.
Most High willing, we got some more of that. More where that came from. In chapter 27, Most High willing, we bring that out on that day.
We need to start yet.
Look. Shut.
Placing on the track, boy.
Uh-oh, you in the building.
Shalom, sis.
Release this beat today.
Hey, appreciate the gifts.
They in for one, Q.
They won't think of me lonely. Every day,
Daddy done set these fools up for the doo-wop,
Placing on the track.
woo-wop shebang.
July 4th on the Sabbath, man. Eee, bruh. That corona count got to be high.
Yeah.
That corona count got to be high. That common cold count got to be high.
Daddy like, yeah, it's a common cold. It's a common cold.
They just hit you now, Q. Just hit you now.
I know. I knew most people that ain't hit
That
yet.
ain't hit yet. I was like,
That's how cold Daddy is with. Look, we as children. That's just now hitting all of us.
they hit me like.
Imagine how it's not hitting the wicked. They ain't seeing none of this. You gonna come with that left hook so quick? They out. They out.
Hey, that was my eye. Let's see, it's good. Look at it. Dang! Put your glasses back on.
Look, my YouTube, look, they mad. My YouTube fans, they doing it again. They doing it again. Oh man, my YouTube fans done for, man. They got mine on lock, man. They mad.
Oh, they started screaming. Bro, didn't even sit there. They started screaming.
That's what they doing right now.
Every time brother says something, you got that muffin. Like, bro, we ain't do nothing yet, bro. We didn't even do nothing yet.
What gonna do about these guys, man? We ain't gonna do nothing. The king about to do everything. King about to come up, man.
I'm telling you, me and bro was talking about this with the wife before we came on. That'll be ironic. They celebrate popping fireworks and the chariots come right down. And we gonna show our gratitude for Satan and his crew. This is for the red, white, and blue. This is for Satan and his crew. What's up, man? Shalom. We got a treat today. Everybody that's dealing with those fake court systems, don't worry. Daddy let real lawgivers.
Run, brother, run. Run, brother, run. I ain't going nowhere that day. Nowhere. Period. Boy, the disrespect is real. These fools crazy, Jack.
All right, bro.
Yep.
Hey, you read chapter 62?
That's a good question.
As soon as I read the header, I'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just read that. I read that 3 nights ago.
Let me read that.
The state of the Ruach before birth and after death is further explained as well as the resurrection of the dead. That's gonna hit you, bro. All right,
boy, they talking about a spiritual book. You thought the Book of Mormon was a spiritual book. This ain't talking about nothing but the Ruach. All throughout this book, man, it only deals with the Ruach.
So if you can't read it, you ain't got the Ruach.
Yeah. Hey, this what Michael and them gonna be listening to on the 4th.
Remember all them videos with our people like this?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Michael with a chin. Shooting lightning. Drop out like this.
Boy.
Y'all gotta understand. For the people that so far think they know me, I don't rap like that no more. Don't get me wrong, I destroy with bars, but I'm letting the Ruach lead.
Yeah. Exactly. I agree.
Can't read the book, you ain't got no Ruach. But y'all still thinking. I don't know why I'm gonna be nice today. I'm gonna be nice today.
We going for the big fish.
I need the business.
We going for the big fish.
I'm not worried about the foot clean. I need shredding. Speaking of that, you know I got turtle baton.
Oh, bro, he just messed up, dog.
I got that.
My brother trying to keep me up. We're about to play this turtle. Oh, yeah. Let's get it.
7s and 12.
Let's get it.
7s and 12. For the one person that's peekabooing, we love you. 7s and 12. For YouTube that's watching, 7s and 12.
Yeah.
Y'all still screaming.
They've been screaming for 14 minutes straight. And
14 minutes straight. We need that homage. We gotta pay them homage, bro.
Oh, man.
We gotta pay them homage. We gotta pay y'all homage today.
No, we ain't getting y'all nothing.
We ain't giving y'all nothing. We better pay y'all homage 730 years. 1,260 days. Y'all disrespectful. Franklin Mindy, I don't give a damn. Ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But they're the only friends I know. But I'll get on. I'm gonna leave him alone today. I'm gonna leave y'all alone today. All right, let's get it. The mystical song. We call that the mystical beat, the one we just playing before this. But let's get it. 74. Most High, I want to give all thanks and glory and honor and praise to the Most High Power for allowing us to be together this day, at this hour, at this time, because he wrote it anyway. But I want to give him thanks, honor, and glory.
Yeah, we part of the script to be here this day, bringing this out.
So, all praises to him, honor and glory to Yeshua HaMashiach, and to our mama, the Ruach HaKodesh, and Michael for remembrance.
For their love that they have displayed on a broad scale.
Judges and lawyers will suffer the most when the Maker comes because of their misuse of their power over the lives of others. I can close the book right there.
Man, Jack.
the righteous should not go to court. The righteous should not go to court, but should love all men and let their light shine by their example. I already started with a bang on you. For that one person. But I'm one, and those who make the laws of Satan and administer these laws unto the children of men shall come forth at the day of the Maker in hopes that they too might receive a justification and a reward for that which they have done during the days of their probation. First, snake talk about going to court. They don't got no patience for 4 proclamations. Warlocks in churches in separate locations. The sheriffs, the clansmen, the judges, the masons. Not to be biased or knock what your faith is, but how do I trust my own country and state that's more loyal to Satan than their own occupation? The system is rigged. If I vote, will I change it? Greed with consumers with no moderation. Blame for a beast I'm not sure I created.
I'm not sure that I'm playing like I'm
Inside a game. I'm not sure. Who is it? Blame for a beast I'm not sure I created. I'm not sure I'm not sure I'm created, but I'm inside the game. I'm not sure that I'm playing. Whether it's rigged or whether they staged it. Stuff so tense. If I go out in places, if I ever run and sneeze, I might break it. Escape by B.O.B.
Bro. Me and you both, huh? Me and you both, Jack. Boy, that's bro. He said this is a treat for me. He ain't never lied. He ain't never lied on that one. My.
I couldn't wait to bring this one up. I couldn't wait to bring because we've been getting everything else, and I'm like 74. Haven't I been saying
they still doing it? They still on me. They still on me. I'm warning them. I'm warning them at this point.
This show, your favorite part, nonfiction right here. This shall the sword of his mouth condemn them above all others who have set themselves up in the glory and honors of men. And these are those who cover their righteousness by the blackness of their robes, and they symbolically wear when they administer the laws and justice of Satan unto the children of men.
Huh? Whoa! What we gonna do? Yasharala, what are we going to do? Oh,
You want me to read that again, bro?
my goodness.
Can I read it again? I'm gonna read this again, Yasharala. For you judges and lawyers.
Crazy.
For you judges and lawyers. Listen! Because y'all better repent quick and fast in a hurry. And these are those who cover their righteousness by the blackness of the robes that they symbolically wear when they administer the laws and justice of Satan unto the children of men.
They just kicked somebody off.
They kicked Q off.
It was Q.
They kicked Q off. Mine's is up. For they do not see that they put on a robe of darkness when they administer justice, as they suppose, to their other brothers and sisters, and take away from them their liberty in their possessions, in their lives, according to, let me read this again. Let me read this again.
Listen,
Let me
this is about
read.
to get real good, dog. These fools here,
I don't even want to wear this black shirt.
I'm throwing a book at these goofy monkeys.
For they do not see that they put on a robe of darkness when they administer justice, as they suppose, to their other brothers and sisters, and take away from them their liberty, their possessions, and their lives, according to the laws of Satan, whose works they represent. To the laws of Satan, the laws of Satan, the laws of Satan.
We've been getting locked up according to the laws of Satan,
whose works they represent in their darkened robes of black. I've been waiting on this chapter. Oh,
yeah, YouTube, you better stay like that.
Ooh, I've been waiting on this chapter.
You better stay like that. It don't matter what y'all do. YouTube, Facebook, it don't matter what y'all do. You're not gonna stop this. You know you're not.
And they shall not see those whom they judge as their brothers and sisters, but they shall condemn them and think of them as the dross of the earth, because of the wickedness that is in the souls of them who judge. They haven't been deceived by Satan because of the power that they have given by him.
Skull and bone. This is what this nation was founded upon. Skull and bones.
Man, this is a good M&M. Man, this is a good M&M, dude. Man.
Freemason.
Freemason, Skull and Bones. Illuminati. Illuminated ones. Who's the owl people?
Who was that?
Who's the owl people?
Yeah.
Owl Baphomet?
It's, man, look, it's, they got a gang of them.
For behold, all the servants of the Most High have worn light colors, or pure white, when available to them according to their traditions and customs. Here we too. The father of mockery got you wearing black. To them, according to their traditions and customs, that they might be a witness unto the people of that which the Maker required of them.
Bro, these fools still trying to do it.
But the judges of the latter days shall put on a cloak of darkness and sit in judgment upon the lives of those who are weak and poor among them. I don't even have to, bro. We deal in reality. We deal in reality. That's all I would say. We deal in reality.
Boy, it's gonna get me hot. This is gonna get me. I'm already boiling. This leather gonna get me hot.
Oh, this is nothing yet, bro. And with their robes of I already did that. And no, I didn't. And with their robes of darkness, they shall think of themselves above all others upon the face of the earth, they alone wielding the power of Satan in his kingdom.
You not listen to you so-called patriots. Y'all foundation, y'all source is still based upon this. While y'all thinking, you patriots out there, them Q people, you listen, they ain't dead. Justice haven't been served.
They run the justice that you think Trump is doing. They run that. How they gonna get killed by what they created? They hide it. Obama is not executed. Hillary Clinton is not executed. Okay? Tom Hanks is not executed. He's hiding. He's hiding.
Shalom, King. Bro, they've been hiding since Disney left, since all them CEOs left.
They've been hiding.
They've been hiding. Everything this whole country was finding out blood money.
Them fools ain't executed.
You executed.
Them cute people think the people that's praising Trump. Oh, Trump, you know what I'm saying? He got America. He's doing the justice. He's fighting against the wicked. He's fighting against these demon worshipers. He ain't Hamashiach. Sit down. Them fools ain't gonna get their judgment until Hamashiach come. Trump ain't doing it, stupid.
Trump can't do nothing.
Yeah, what he gonna do?
Trump only doing what the Most High tells him.
Period.
Come on, man. Nine. This is gonna be a good one. And because of their judgments in their ways, even the power given unto them by Satan to take away the free agency of man,
Bro, this is another 71, dog.
I told you, bro.
This another 71, man.
Which have been given unto all by the Father, these above all others shall be condemned exceedingly by the Maker. The Maker said he about to pop y'all off. When y'all giving
Shalom, King,
when
Dad, Judah.
when y'all giving people life in jail for sins that you being a hypocrite on,
That's
when
how
you broke
Judah.
one, you broke them all, and you sitting here throwing people in jail, taking away their free agency to do it, man. Woo!
This Levite right here did a treat for me and you, for us Judites. So this 74, bro. Oh man! Like I said, that's why I pray.
Damn, man, you work for Tyson's Foods, right? He in hiding while y'all still. Why are y'all working? I wasn't working for no dude that's hiding.
That's hiding.
For what?
I just seen I think Philip put up something about Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That all these big companies going bankrupt. These niggas running. They ain't going bankrupt. They running. They hiding.
They filing for bankruptcy so they can rob y'all.
No.
They're gonna be greedy to the end, bro. I'm not finna break my back for over no demon.
Dog.
Heck no, man. We did that for 700 years. Daddy woke us up to be still doing this.
it?
Y'all crazy. Lifeline.
Oh, somebody
done me wrong.
done me wrong.
Let's see, just back there. Time
It's taken away from me.
away from me. No, that minute I'm getting home, but I gotta get home.
Oh yeah.
Just about to see the dollar signs.
That close to a piece of mind.
Everything was about to be fine. They lie, right? That's what them demons singing right now.
That'll move.
So tell me, how did I get light? Because when the Mashiach comes, when that light comes, they're gonna be
Sing it again.
Say it again, yeah.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, Barry, drop them bastards.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something about these people. My wife, they was on my phone. These people calling me for 6 months straight. They called me about a job. Look, man, we got this. They was trying to sell me a job like they would sell me a car on the street. That is over. It's over, man. Y'all serious right now?
You know,
Y'all serious?
offering Israel.
Israelite job. You serious?
You know it's over.
You know it's a wrap.
In a white privileged state.
And I'm underqualified and everything, and they got for me. Look, man, we know we got certain qualifications that Bella don't. But we gonna put you over Bella.
No.
They calling me 6 months straight, bro.
No, I didn't see you before.
I seen you before. Smoking crack. T. And those who are the lawyers shall also suffer exceedingly, even those who stand before the judges and who are of the judges, who make their pretense on behalf of those who pay them their wages of sin before the law of the land, which they have convinced the people is a law of righteousness and justice.
All in that one precept right there just told you that this is the way. This is the way.
Look, Tyson Food doing it to you, bro. Baby, come back. You can take it all on me. Baby, come back.
This is the land.
And these shall claim in that day that the law was necessary, that there might be order and peace established and maintained among the people of the earth.
Peace?
I would do it. Drake. Peace. How? When? When?
How?
Who?
Peace?
And of this principle of order, they speak the truth, but in hypocrisy. Yea, the Father abided by the eternal laws of heaven that have been established for the purpose of creating order and maintaining the peace that existed in his kingdom among his children. And for this purpose is all law given. That, bro, you gonna already know.
Cherokee. I just got done telling what was she? Detective. I just got done telling the detective that to her face in an interrogation room.
Like, you ain't keeping the law.
You're not keeping the law. You're not keeping the law. You're not even keeping the commandments. That y'all law, that y'all judicial system is predicated on. Get out of my face. Looking goofy as hell.
And that's after I done set it up. You're gonna judge somebody judge righteously. Y'all doing this on some petty stuff right now.
Man, clowns.
We're going to the ballet. This is them. We're going to the ballet. But they can't even get the song to the ballet right. That's how stupid they look. Y'all still screaming. I'm going to be screaming all day. What's that? And for this purpose is all law that given, that it might protect the rights of one from that which might another might do unto him that taketh away from his free agency. We're going to give you life, 30 years, 40 years, 20 years, 15 years. Probation, we're going to give you 9 in, 15 out. Who are you? Don't finish your statement. Oh. In righteous law is established to no, bro, they ain't even start yet, bro. In righteous law is established to protect the rights of all. Child support, but you can't see your kids.
Did y'all hear the big boy? They super duper retarded. These goofy bastards. How you gonna throw a man in jail for overpaying child support?
That's too much money. Throw him in jail. This is why the righteous should not go to court.
Don't belong in the circus.
And righteous law is established to protect the rights of all and to maintain peace and order among the people, to protect and serve. They fail miserably at that motto.
But you protected merchandise.
Wow, I actually overpaid and they gave me something back. Well, we got thrown in jail. So I guess overpaying, caring too much for your kids get you thrown in jail.
We don't do that here.
We don't do we don't do that here.
Black man taking care of his kid. You following them laws, ain't you? That's a child.
You know what?
Side. Throw him in jail.
Throw him in jail. Get him out of here. Satan right there. And I know y'all get bored. Yeah, no license. And then that's what they hit you up with. If you don't pay your child support, we're going to take your license. The license is going to be suspended.
Bruh.
Anybody that tell me follow the laws of the land, I be wanting to slap.
Bro. My brother. That hit, that's why bro knew how deep this was going to hit because of my kids.
We just started though, fam. We just started. Pray for y'all, for the brothers and sisters that understand this. Pray for temperance before I keep going. I'm telling. Pray for temperance and patience before I keep going, because this chapter here.
Mom just consoled me, but he said that.
Pray for temperance. Pray for temperance. Please. I just got cold. Real. Like a chill. Pray for temperance, please. Seriously, because this chapter is going, woo! 16. But I have said that these lawyers and these judges receive their wages of sin, for that is what they receive by disregarding the law of Hamashiach, which he have given unto us, that we might have true peace among us. Yep, Doctrines and Covenants 98. For the law of the latter days shall be set up for those who administer the law and act under its name to get gain and power over others. They're not letting you share this video with people.
I knew it was going. I said the true judge.
Shut up. Get up.
Oh,
Family, Dad Judah, my YouTube page is on ice.
I want to give this to the classes you're going to.
It's on ice.
I mean, they've been screaming since he turned it on. As soon as he pressed, we're on live. From the very beginning. From the very beginning. Cue it. Cue it. Like the 5 horsemen from the 5 heartbeats. As soon as they did it. Sha-na-na, ooh, ain't got no lie. Oh, ain't got the word today.
Oh,
Don't need the truth from a man of him, Jack. Or a prophet to Jack. Still screaming. 18. And the lawyers shall incite the people to sue one another and make another an offender for a word, so that the case might be brought before a judge and argued by a lawyer who is paid well for his words, which are honored in a court of law, to which both the lawyer and the judge belong. Which are honored in a court of law, to which both the lawyer and the judge belonging. There's your public pretender right there. There go your DA, your district attorney right there. Because all 3 of them sitting in the courthouse together. Going over your case. You're an Israelite, man. We just gonna throw it up. I'm with it. And it just proved my point before I even read this again. Indeed shall be a secret combination in and of themselves, in that they shall not give honor in respect to a man who represented himself before a judge and coming to defend his cause before the Lord of the land without paying the wages of sin according to the requirement of the court.
this get real. It just got personal. Bro, this is for you.
I tell you, you're gonna need temperance when you read it.
Bro. When I was locked up, there was a guy in there. He was doing all the studies, all the studies, reading all the books that he can gather to defend himself because he couldn't afford a lawyer. And the ones that they was giving him was not trying to defend him, not trying to take on his case. A dude come in, another inmate,
he tells this dude that was conversating with me day in, day out. Elderly man. I call him, we call him old heads. He tells him, "Oh, bro, you don't know where you at? Dog, you don't know where you at? You in North Dakota. This is a communist state."
There you go.
This is a communist state. Bro, can you read that please over again for me, bro?
Which one? Oh, 19. And these shall be a secret combination in and of themselves, and that they shall not give honor in respect to a man who represented himself before a judge in coming to defend his cause before the law of the land without paying the wages of sin according to the requirement of the court. I was in Oklahoma City. They tried to shut down the whole.
They just tried to shut down the whole thing, bro.
They tried to shut down the whole thing, bro.
We are in North Dakota, a communist state. This is particularly speaking of this state. That's why the rest of the 49 states don't know nothing about this state. Because they do. The reason why bro said that to the old head, bro, you don't know where you at? You can't defend yourself here. They'll laugh at you. Satan will laugh at you here. Especially you being an Israelite.
Y'all ain't understand when we say we behind enemy lines.
Bruh.
They call me on these lives.
They can put a case on me and bro.
Just off these lives.
Just off
these lives.
That's how I know when we serve around here. Because if we was anybody else, they can put a case on you here.
They did that to me in Oklahoma City, and I wasn't even here.
And they did it. They put on the day I got married, they put a case on me.
A domestic
violence case on my baby mama on the day I got married. Still on my record.
Still. I don't care here. I'm already fighting the world. Y'all really think I got time to be banging on somebody on Facebook, bro?
So to that individual that think North Dakota is sweet, fool, bring your black happy up here and see how sweet North Dakota is.
Nah, enemy line, bro, and we baptizing out here. Most High
in North Dakota.
Most High allowing us to do His will out here. He allowing us to do His will.
Well, what's that sign say?
Gateway to science.
And the other one that you found?
And then in center, the scientific center of North America.
The scientific
center of North America.
Now let's read it how it really supposed to be said. The witchcraft center of North America. The witchcraft center of North America.
I didn't know I was coming up here.
This is the land of the Most High. We are up north. His face is north.
I've been living here since 2008. But this was my choice of destination. This was my choice of destination. Live it. Like, dude, I didn't even know why I was coming up here. You know how many times me and this dude tried to leave?
Leave. He from Oklahoma. I'm from Chicago.
You know how many times I tried to leave? Like, come on, man. I tried to dip off so many times. I was in Minneapolis for a year until I had to move back. Period. That's the longest I ever been gone from this place. Longest I've been gone from this place. And then when I was gone from this place, Mosai sent somebody from North Dakota to bring me back here. So 20. Told you this chapter finna get.
It just got personal.
For if all people were allowed to give their case in truth and honesty before a righteous judge, who judgeth not by that which he seeth, nor by the manner of the case that is brought before him, but judges a righteous judgment, rendering the same justice to all. Yea, if a man could come before a judge in this manner, then there would be no need for a lawyer, who using his cunningness in his expertise in the law that was created for him to get gain.
Jim Carrey, liar, liar.
That was my favorite actor. It was one of my favorite actors. Yeah. And now,
Or better yet, let's go on a serious, more in depth.
ain't that the hurricane was that dude?
Bro, favorite movie that we be telling you about a lot. The Devil's Advocate.
And now, if all law was based upon the commandments of the Most High, even the greatest of all commandments, yea, that a man should love his neighbor as himself, and if each judge would render judgment based solely on this great commandment, then the law will be just.
Yeah, y'all are, bro. Was we witness here, bro? Did we not witness? We are around demon worshipers.
Oh, bro. When we
Non-fiction,
bro,
demon.
Y'all ain't understand. Q, Cherokee, anybody that's on here. Well, the Most High allow us to see that night. Like this.
And the reason Daddy's so cold with it. He's so cold with it. He made us do in our carnal. He made us witness in our carnal. We brung who up here again, bro?
When they was relevant.
When they was relevant.
Kidding.
Juicy J. Bone Thugs.
Baby Bad. Like, dude, the scene started.
DJ
Like the scene started with we do North Dakota. You want to know nothing about no North Dakota hip hop? Y'all laugh at it. Y'all know most of y'all from Atlanta, from the West Side, from St. Louis, from Cali. Y'all laugh. Y'all will laugh. But he let us.
Kayla Beth on here. She know I'm telling the truth. She's still up on here. She know we telling the truth.
Like what happened that night when Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie came up here, and it was 5 city blocks
cut off
for that.
About 7 semis was here. You got a friend. Wow. 7 semis was here.
6 city blocks blocked off of Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie.
This is a country place, country music. It never been like that for a country star.
Never. I ain't never.
I
seen
never
it.
witnessed. I never seen it.
Never witnessed it for that. Never witnessed it.
12, 13 years.
And we
here,
was
never
going
witnessed
out. We was going out ministry when we was on the air, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And we was the Most High allow us to
it.
see it.
that. Just backing up your statement, non-fiction. For real, behind enemy lines. Like I said, to that individual that think North Dakota is sweet,
Challenge him.
yeah,
I been challenge him. "23. But the words of Amashiach commandment the laws of men, because he had given the commandment of the Father, saying, and if any man sue thee at the law and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also." So now does divorce make a lot more sense when everybody fighting over the possessions? Because what are the possessions? Ain't that the mark part of the mark of the beast? Everybody fighting on the possession. I want half of everything. You get half, and I get. No, Marshall, I say let them have it all.
you ain't supposed to fight for
You ain't
nothing.
supposed to be fighting for nothing of this world. Now, this is the law of the Father, and it is the law by which the judges and the lawyers of the nations shall be judged. It's not a good look, man.
No.
For the Maker forbiddeth those who follow him from suing another in the court of law. And if a true follower of Hamashiach is brought before a judge by another to take away any of his earthly possessions, then this humble follower of Hamashiach would not fight the case, but give unto him who has sued him all that is requested of him. I'll just give it to him. I don't care. Bro, I ain't not been like that my whole life. Every place that I went to, and I just leave it there. I'm like, you know what, you can have it. I ain't tripping. Go ahead. I just had an incident like that before I met.
Yeah.
What I bought, took everything and
Yep. And left your PS.
I left that. I'm like, you know what? Go ahead.
Yeah, the PS4.
You got it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Dang. Can't make this stuff up, Jack.
Can't make it up. 26. And if the children of man obey the law of Hamashiach, then they will surely have peace among them, for there will be no need of lawyers. And if there were honest and righteous judges, then all men would be judged by the words of Hamashiach, which are the laws that the Father has given unto him to teach unto us. And if we were judged by the laws of the Father, then we would receive a just punishment, if it so be that we disobeyed his laws. But the laws of Satan are not the laws of the Most High. And his laws are set up so that one man might gain power and control over another, and that another might gain money by suing his neighbor for whatever cause, taking that which he envieth of his neighbor. And there should be no love in the hearts of the children of men in the latter days. For if a man offended another, then the man who is offended shall seek out a counselor of the law of the land, that he might sue him who offended, that he might take his money. You know, at this point, I don't even feel bad that somebody sued McDonald's because they didn't have the coffee lid on. I don't even feel bad
at all. I laugh.
31. And in this way, there is no peace among the children of men of the latter days because of the law and the lawyers and the judges who are among you. And this is why I said unto you that the lawyers and judges are hypocrites in that which they believe to be their righteous works. And these all shall be condemned exceedingly by the Maker, and suffer the wrath of his indignation, which shall issue forth by the mouth of his words.
It's in here.
Okay, let's find it. 33. And all of you who have found cause against you, your neighbor, who have paid money to a lawyer to represent you against your neighbor in a little law, do you think you are justified in this thing and shall remain spotless before the Maker, when ye know that ye have disobeyed his commandments concerning these things? Behold, ye shall also suffer exceedingly. But both those of you in the Ruach world who shall witness the coming of the Maker from there, and also of those of you who are the children of those who taught you by their example that ye must sue your neighbor and bring a cause of action against him in a court of Satan. That's gonna be good, man.
In a court of Satan.
In a court of Satan. And if you are a true follower of the Mashiach, then ye will not enter into a court supporting the laws of Satan for any reason. You needed an answer, right, bro? Danny just gave you an answer.
And the whole time I thought it was just me. He said, "Bow, boy, I made you like this."
35. You need to highlight
For
35.
real.
I need to highlight 35, man. Highlight 35. Highlight 35. And if you are a true follower of a Mashiach, then ye will not enter into a court supporting the laws of Satan for any reason.
You will not be a coon for any reason.
Nevertheless, there shall be some of you who are forced into these courts by others. And if ye are forced into these courts by others, do not fight them therein, but give unto them which they desire of you. And if ye are living by the words of a Mashiach, then ye shall not have that which another would desire to take from you in court. And there shall be some of you who are forced into court by the laws of Satan, which ye are not abiding by, thinking that ye should not abide by them, because they are contrary to the law of the Most High, by which ye supposedly live. But I say unto you that if ye live by the law of the Most High, there shall be no reason why the courts of men should have reason to carry you forth. For the law of the Most High is righteous and doeth those things which create peace and harmony and love and happiness upon the earth. And if ye live your life in bitterness toward your enemies, then ye might perceive which ye might perceive are Satan and his followers, then ye are not living by the command of the Most High, but by your own commandment. For the Maker hath commanded you to love your enemies and do good to those who persecute you and hate you and despitefully use you.
Don't get caught up in his game. You're not going to beat him at his own game.
A negative reaction gets negative results.
Now it makes more sense of why he said when he slapped you, give another cheek.
In this the Father had commanded you, because ye are all his children. And there is no place for hate and pride and disrespect in his kingdom.
America ain't making
it. 40. And the Father has commanded you, because in this the Father has commanded you, because ye are all his children. And there is no place for hate, pride, and disrespect in his kingdom. It's a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
In this I say unto you of the latter days, who think in and of yourselves that ye are above the laws of man, whether they be the laws of Satan or not. It mattereth not. For ye are subjected to these laws until the Maker cometh to set up his laws of righteousness. Stop right here. It mattereth not, for ye are subjected to these laws until the Maker cometh to set up his laws of righteousness. Why did he wake us up? Why was the court system? Why was the courts shut down? Why was the churches and the schools shut down? Why was Corona all over the place?
This is where you got to institute the scriptures and make them come to life. Faith. What did he say? What did Hamashiach ask for?
That it'll be, he prayed that it'll be someone with faith when he returned.
Mustard seed.
A mustard seed of faith when he returned. At this point, that's all I got, because I ain't got nothing else.
Believe what I gave.
Just believe what I promised you.
Believe that I'm coming. Found it. 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, 3 and 4. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with 1,000 of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth filleth when it fleeth the fire.
2nd Ezra chapter 13, 3 and 4, you can precept it with seal portion chapter 74 and 2. Then the sound, the sword of his mouth, condemned them above all others who have set themselves up in the glories and honors of men. Where was I at? Okay. Here we go. 42. And he had commanded you, like he commanded the Jews, to obey the laws and give unto Caesar's which is of Caesar's, and unto the Most Highs that which is of the Most Highs. And if you are keeping the commandments of the Most High in all things, then ye shall have the Ruach of the Most High with you. And the Ruach of the Most High shall teach you to love one another, and to do good to one another, and pray for those who misuse you and abuse you. That's why he told you to endure. You think he ain't knowing what did you do? We got Most High willing. July 4th is gonna be a blast. Because there's a reason why this sets up Most High willing what bro is about to bring out on the Sabbath. Because y'all, it sound like that. No. It's a reason for it. No.
I know he can do way worse. This is what's supposed to keep in your head. Daddy can do, and the king, Hamashiach, can do 10 billion times worse than what we can do.
Do you think that the Maker had called you out of Babylon?
Bro, you did it.
Do not think that the Maker had called you out of Babylon or the world, that ye should isolate yourselves and disregard the rights of others to obey the laws of Satan, if that is what they choose for themselves. They can follow whatever they want to. I say this all the time, like, bro, that's your choice. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I choose life.
Yeah.
So
Done choosing death.
you have that over there.
Operate out.
For this is not the will of the Most High,
Nope.
but the subtle deceptions of Satan
There you go.
that he hath used to bind your hearts also and bring you down into captivity. Because when you tell somebody, man, that's what Satan do, man. Nah, bro, that's Satan. That's it. You correcting them.
And what they do?
You say, man, you ain't got him. Man, you ain't got him. You're disrupting their free agency. You can tell them what it is, and give them. Then they got the right to choose for themselves. That's why you say you wash your hands, because you did and gave what the Most High told you to give, and then you do this. That means it's their choice, their free agency to choose from that point on what path they want to choose. At the end, brother, you gonna let you take the broad way. I'm gonna be looking at you like, hey, bro, have fun, dog.
I didn't tell you.
Can't say I didn't tell you. Point blank. Now, I'm not finna. Nah, bro. Because you trying to destroy the will of the Most High.
They don't want fake love. They don't want fake love.
Woo! For if ye are true followers of Hamashiach, then ye will let your light shine unto your brothers and sisters, and love them, and be an example unto them.
What Judah didn't do.
For even Satan is a son of the Most High, and he is also your brother. Behold, his plan is not such a one that the Father would never allow to be followed. For his plan is good to those who follow after him. It cannot cause any harm to the souls of those who follow the plan of the Father, except it be that if ye follow the plan of Lucifer, ye cannot inherit a kingdom of the Father. You can follow Satan if you want to, you just ain't getting in the
You're
kingdom.
gonna be right where he
You're
at.
gonna be right where we at. But that was your free agency to choose to follow that dude. Nobody made you follow that dude. That's why Father said he wasn't going to interfere in your free agency. This is your second estate. You have the choice to do right or wrong. But he controls everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to control it to a point. If your time is up, then your time is up. He controls everything, light and the dark.
He controls everything, but this is why he weighs the heart. Because he gives you, he is bound by his laws to give you what your heart desires.
Or your heart desires.
So
So
it's not on him. He's giving you what
your heart desires. And if your heart, if Satan is in your heart, then that's where he's going to give you.
Just where he go, yeah.
But it was your choice.
But you got people like Aaron Rodgers with that dumb quote.
There you go. Where is it at?
Shalom, brother. Shalom, King.
Oh. For this reason, the Father alloweth the plan of Lucifer to be incorporated into the days of our probation, so that we might see for ourselves which plan bringeth forth happiness and which plan bringeth forth misery. Now does that. Y'all don't know what the Most High brought me out of. Now does that make a lot of sense? Because it was your free agency. The Most High allowed your free agency to let him come back to you. For you to go back to him.
That's right.
We're 24/7. We're 24/7 tow trucks around here, bro, with the word. All praises and glory to the Most High, though.
Man, hey, family, we be trying to tell everybody that's in this walk that know about the true and living power. We trying to tell everybody, King, get into the sealed portion, dog. We reading from what? Chapter 74 right now?
74. We are chapter 74, 49, man.
Straight 2020 vision on the judicial system.
49. Therefore, love your neighbor and do good to those who are following the plan of Lucifer in creating unhappiness for themselves. Ain't this why when you say it's just a demon on them?
Would the Christian church tell you that?
Yeah.
Now that makes more sense. Satan always quick to call somebody a devil.
Do not condemn them, but love them. For they shall bring upon themselves their own condemnation, according to that which I have told you, even at the time that they shall see the Maker in his glory and hear the law of the Father from his own mouth. I'm not condemning you. It's the words. It's the word that's condemning you. Uh-oh.
Oh, get that back again.
Therefore, 49. Therefore, love your neighbor and do good to those who are following the plan of Lucifer and creating unhappiness for themselves. Do not condemn them, but love them, for they shall bring upon themselves their own condemnation, according to that which I have told you, even at the time that they shall see the Maker in his glory and hear the law of the Father from his own mouth. 2 Ezra 13, 3 and 4. Therefore, if they shall suffer at this time, why should ye, who are their brothers and sisters, heap upon them your own judgment and condemnation? Judge not, lest ye be judged.
That's why I stay at that playing field.
That ain't me.
Nope.
Fear your own salvation. Examine your own salvation with fear and trembling. I ain't got no time to be worried about nobody else. I got to make sure every choice I make in free agency is
Not
the right
to that
choice.
extent.
Yeah,
I love
my brothers and sisters, but I ain't going to the extent of judging them. Who am I? Can't judge nobody.
I fall under that trap.
I don't fall under that one.
That's how this goofy state, this goofy country got themselves into the mess they're in right now.
You ain't finna get me popped off like that. No. I say unto you, I say unto those of you who think they are following the commandments of the Most High, yet ye judges and condemning your neighbors because they follow it after Satan and desiring the things of the world. Count. We good. How you doing? All right. Behold, the words of the Maker shall not directly condemn anyone, but those who hear his words shall condemn themselves. Don't get mad at me. You get mad at the Most High.
Shalom, Terrence.
Ain't that right, bro? Don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger.
That's where they get that saying from.
And I have already revealed unto you in this record those things which the Maker shall say in the days of judgment, which shall come at the beginning of the 7,000 years. That's why they that's why they did your channel like that. Listen! We still in 2000, right? Year 2000, right? We got 5,000 years ago. We got time. Even though they changed all the times. Let me say this again. And I have already revealed unto you in this record those things which the Maker shall say in the day of judgment, which shall come at the beginning of the 7,000 years, which shall mark the end of the half of time in the beginning of a time of great peace and love among all the children of men upon the earth.
No, all the children of the Most High.
All the children of the Most High upon the earth. Like,
All the children of the Most High.
All the children of the Most High upon the earth. There's only two churches in the whole earth. There's Church of the Lamb, Church of the Most High, and Church of Satan.
And Church of Satan is majority.
Majority.
Of the earth.
Remnant. Few. Repent for your sins. Be baptized. Be filled with the Ruach HaKodesh. Get Michael. And
get Michael.
Get Michael.
The great prince.
Or you're going to die.
The great warrior.
The great warrior. Or y'all about to die. Period. There is no in between there. Y'all going to die. Period. "54. For those things are the same words that he has spoken to all the children of men since the world began.
Man.
They are the words of the Father, and the only words that we need to listen to in order to be saved in the kingdom of the Most High.
Since the world began, when he made us in the Ruach world.
And he said, love one another as I love you. Love one another as I have loved you. Love one another as I have loved you. Love one another as I have loved you.
In the Ruach world.
Love one another as I have loved you.
That is when the world began. The world meaning us, his children.
Isaiah 45:17. World without end.
He's only talking about his kids.
"54 has been repeated in 8 chapters. I can highlight it for the 9th time. For these things are the same words that he has spoken to all of the children of men since the world began. They are the words of the Father. They are the words of the Father. They are the words of the true and living power. They are the words of the great I am. They are the words of the Creator. They are the words. Do I need to keep going? They are the words of the Father and the only words that we need to listen to in order to be saved in the kingdom of the Most High. I feel so light right here. I feel so light. You feel like I feel so light.
When you ask him, Daddy hear everything. He hears everything. My
doctrine is not of mine, but of his
that
sent me.
I asked, bro, did I not when I said I was trying to figure out. So did Adam, was he after?
Was he after or
Abraham?
Before, yeah.
No. Adam was before.
Adam was before, yep.
Then you got the whole scenery of what happened with Noah, flooded, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Abraham comes.
I have to know it.
To do to do what? The same thing Adam did. Well, Adam kids had to get flooded out because same thing we did. And then the crazy bastard even did it to Daddy himself by polluting Daddy's children. This fool here. That's why Daddy coming and taking him out himself.
People that's sitting here, I don't know who the 3 are, but
yeah, you got 3 people on there.
But I pray that the Most High is allowing y'all to see and listen and understand with your hearts what He is saying. Because it ain't me. I don't know crap. Nothing. I'm just letting the Ruach lead me as you teach me. Like, That's what it was supposed to be in the first place. Was our Ruach teaching us.
Everybody
I
was
love
jumping the gun.
Yep.
That's what everybody was doing. We was guilty of it too.
Yep. We was all guilty
The
of
time was off.
it. Yep.
Everybody was jumping the gun.
I know I was. I'm not gonna see. I'm a man at the end of the day. Let no man deceive you by any means. Hey, I'll tell you not to listen to me. Your Ruach don't agree with it. Your Ruach don't agree with it. Do it. Listen to what your Ruach tell you. Don't
Daddy
listen to
said
me.
his doctrine will come, and it'll come out of the mouth of babes. Everybody look, they heard it, they read it, but it didn't kick.
You will read it and not understand. You will see it. You will see it, but not.
I would say comprehend.
Yeah.
Comprehend wasn't the word, but comprehend basically, roughly paraphrasing.
You will listen, but not hear.
Yep.
You will look, but not see. Cutting out? Of course.
Knowledge will be increased at the end. At the end. At the end.
At the end.
Like in.
At the beginning of 7,000 years? But what we know, right?
Yeah. What do we know?
What know but what the Ruach and Michael been
What
giving us? What we know, right?
We know.
What we know. 55. And when the Maker speaketh these words again, all those who have not abided in these words shall condemn themselves. Even like unto that which was prophesied by John when he said of those who are the kings of the earth, and the great man, and the rich man, and the chief captains, and the mighty man, and every bondsman, and every freeman, and even those who shall hide themselves in the dens, in the rocks of the mountains, away from the presence of the Maker. I'm just setting you up, bro. Just setting you up.
Nigga, President Trump really got what was really going on. That's why they got the fake Obamas and Hillarys out there, because the real Obama, they already been executed. Bush and all of them. Deja vu, because I'm seeing myself looking at that. It's too close. It's too close. My trip. It's too close. Nope. That means it's too close. The times are running.
They running into bro. I've seen this. Like I've seen this. All of this. I've seen this. Okay. I just got smacked. So Slovakia, excuse me.
Adam.
Just got smacked. And they shall say to the mountains and rocks, fall upon us, and hide us from the face of him who sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Listen! He just told you Daddy was coming. They just told you Daddy was coming right here.
His face.
Let me read it again, bro.
Oh, please.
And they shall say to the mountains and rocks, fall upon us and hide us from the face of him who sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb.
Come on.
And these are those of whom I have spoken, and in that day their condemnation shall be their own. But woe unto those who shall condemn them. For ye have sinned also, and shall not be ready to stand blameless before the Maker. So the ones you already condemning, and guys, I repent. I was doing this in the very beginning with Aaron. I was doing this from the very beginning. For his mercy endure forever. We idiots, dummies. And now, for this reason, the makers have commanded these things to come forth unto you of the latter days, even that ye might know of the things which are to come to pass, and that ye might know of the plan of Lucifer, which the majority of you follow in the later days. Now, the Father doeth not condemn you if ye follow the plan of Lucifer, if that is what bringeth happiness to you. But he have commanded the Maker to give his own plan unto you, so that ye might compare the two, and know of a surety which one truly bringeth the most happiness to you. And this record was prepared as a voice of warning, and this record was prepared as a voice of warning to all of you who shall receive these things, that ye might know of that which shall shortly come to pass among you, when the summer draws nigh.
I got it. I can say it again. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. Sirach chapter 3, verse 15.
We know better, we do better, Cherokee. I repent too.
I'll start at 14. Sirach chapter 3, verse 14 to 15. For the revealing of thy father shall not be forgotten, and instead of sins it shall be added to build thee up. In the day of thine affliction it shall be remembered. Thy sins also shall melt away as the ice in the fair warm weather. Thy sins shall melt away in the fair warm weather.
Where's the data? 62. And the time is short when the great and dreadful day of the Maker shall come upon all the inhabitants of the earth. And this record is sent forth. About time.
Yeah, you might as well did that.
And this record is sent forth not to condemn the world for its wickedness. For what good would the condemnation of their wickedness be if they do not desire to change that which they are experiencing, believing that they are righteous and happy? We've been having nice days out. Wow, prayer and warm up. Nah, but we just tripped.
Yep.
Behold, for this reason it had been written that these things shall come unto the elect, who are already written in the book of the Lamb, and who have overcome the world because of the words of Mashiach, which they understand and follow in all things. Listen, behold, for this reason it had been written that these things shall come into the elect,
who are already written in the book of the Lamb, and who have overcome the world because of the words of Hamashiach, which they understand and follow in all things.
Told you this chapter was gonna get good.
Placing on the track, boy.
My wife. Can I read something?
Release this beat today.
Huh? Did you read the last part?
Behold, for this reason it hath been written that these things shall come into the elect, who are already written in the book of the Lamb, and who have overcome the world because of the words of the Mashiach, which they understand and follow.
Your name was already written in the book. You. Everybody that can read this and understand the Mashiach word, which is do unto others, as you would want to do unto you, and love one another, as you love yourself. You're the brother. You're the book of the Lamb. I mean, nobody want to go get it. It was so simple.
Release this beat today.
If you wanna praise him all night long, if we wanna sing him a love song, if we wanna praise him all night long, if we wanna praise him all night, if we wanna sing him a love song, if we wanna praise him all night long.
Man!
Release this beat today.
Bro. So everything y'all went with these court systems, these judges, these lawyers, everything we done been through, when he say endure and never come firm. He's showing them love. You had to endure that because
My last episode, I was praising him. I was praising him, yeah.
Placing on the track, boy.
those folks gonna be a dude.
who are already written in the book of the Lamb. Woo! I love that good news. Yeah, that's good news right there. That's good news right there. In your life. What's better than receiving news that you got eternal life? Go ahead, tell us, Q. What better news than that? Go ahead, tell us. You can't top that. Hey, I want to let you know. You got eternal life. It was worth me getting up to stand up until 1:30 for real. I mean, we'll sleep anyway. So. Yeah. Oh, wow, bro. So, good news. Man. I forgot I read that part. Now you see that part until I'm just going. I ain't done yet, though. Just have to do a little praise break. Ain't done yet. Ain't done yet. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Highlight 65. Mm-hmm. I mean, you pretty much can highlight this whole chapter. This is in the order of the Holy Order, too. Just servants. Just servants. That's all. Just servants. All praise and glory and honor go to the Most High Power. I wouldn't want no other way. No other way. And yeah, you know why? Because this is the time that we usually be up. Anyway. They switched the time zones. They changed our sleeping schedule. It was kind of funny because they told you 3 o'clock in the morning, right there was the devil's hour. Right. Well, thank you very, very much. I ain't grown anymore than you. No, I'm good. That 64 woke me up. No, my coffee, no more coffee. 66. And because the power of Satan is great upon the earth, most of the elect at the time this record shall be revealed to the world, shall be ready for these things, and shall accept them with an open mind and a glad heart. I explained why you was running around and screaming like a madman this other day when they did. Yes, it was. I seen my brother. You would have thought Broden came up on $100 billion. My brother was running around like a madman, screaming. I almost fell down the stairs. Y'all didn't understand. I almost fell down the stairs. I was going down the stairs, and Mike hit me with 38 Abraham. Just go ahead and ask your brother. Ask your brother. Oh, yeah, right there. He was reading about it earlier today. Me and Miss Man don't get together and talk about nothing. We just come there to do live, and I'm like, you set me up for this. You set me up for this. And y'all come up and just edify the rest of us. How it's supposed to be in the first place. They right here.
They right here. Michael right here. Hamashiach right here. They right here. They right here. Listening to everything. Shalom. Shalom, Crystal.
66. And because the power of Satan is great upon the earth, most of the elect, at the time this record shall be revealed to the world, shall be ready for these things and accept them with an open mind and a glad heart. For they shall read of all the works of the children of men that have led up to the end of the world, in the coming of the Son of the Most High to the earth, to prepare this earth for its place in the kingdom of the Father. If this ain't future prophecy, I don't know what to do right here. I thought this didn't have no prophecy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh no! And those of you who shall receive these things with gladness are commanded to teach these things unto your children in gladness, and they shall rejoice with you. And when ye are dead, ye shall not suffer for that which ye shall observe that your children of the flesh do it during the days of their probation. For ye shall know of all things that shall come to pass, and ye shall prepare your children for these things. And now I say unto you, there it comes to you, bro. There it comes to you. You want me to read it again?
Please do it again.
Okay. And when ye are dead, ye shall not suffer for that which ye shall observe that your children of the flesh do it during the days of their probation.
And this is talking about when this happens.
Yes. Yes.
And we become, but then we make kids and they go through
Celestial beings. You don't see. It's for the elect for a reason. Because what is the elect? Celestial beings.
They're going to be watching our children like the Father did us. We're going to be watching their probation.
Hence, why you think we haven't?
That explains that.
Let's keep going. Now I say unto you, who receive these things with gladness, behold, if ye have received these things with gladness, then in this gladness, share these things with the rest of your brothers and sisters who have not received these things. Do not condemn them for their ignorance in their captivity in the chains of Satan, but let the word of the Most High condemn them.
That ain't your place.
That ain't your place.
Fall in line.
I'm not going to condemn them. Who am I? I'm only doing what Daddy told me. But ye are commanded to rejoice in that which have been revealed unto you. And if ye rejoice in that which has been revealed unto you, then it might be the cause of your neighbor wondering the reason of your rejoicing. Huh? Ain't that fishing?
Oh, no, brother. Fishing is using the word Jesus Christ.
Ow. If they want to see why you're so happy in the middle of misery, they want to know why you're so happy, why everything around you is
Jesus
just
Christ,
destroyed.
amen. Jesus Christ, the word Jesus Christ. Because they know Jesus Christ, so you use the word Jesus Christ, they're going to see that you happen.
72.
Like,
Just a word. Just a word. And if your neighbor wondereth of the cause of your great joy, that he might, for the first time during the days of his probation, open up his mind to the things that he had never heard, nor hath he ever considered.
Brother, don't this sound like actions speak louder than
words?
words?
Be the example. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's this easy. For there are those who profess to be the followers of a Mashiach, who condemn others and ridicule them for the path that they have chosen for themselves to follow. I wonder who could this be? Everybody ain't taking the name of a Mashiach.
well, I keep learning.
Everybody ain't taking the name of the Mashiach.
Can't get around.
Ain't no way around it. Matter of
Ain't no
fact,
way around it.
just a little bit. This is just proving my point. Y'all ain't taking the name. Taking the name. Taking the name. You know you're wrong. Taking the name. Y'all better listen to Mystical. Y'all ain't taking the name. Y'all not taking the name. Let me read this again. For there are those who profess to be the followers of a Mashiach, who condemn others and ridicule them for their path that they have chosen for themselves to follow.
For themselves to follow.
For themselves to follow. Oh, bro, that's that's brutal. Ooh, snap. 74. And if a man feeleth, and if a man feeleth that he is condemned by another, oh man, somebody getting smacked right now, dude. And if a man feeleth that he is condemned by another, he will have no cause to want to know the judgment by which he is condemned, and will shun him who condemneth this man. I love my daddy. But if this same man seeth another rejoicing in that which he has received from the Most High, then this man shall not feel condemned, but he will want to experience that which he seeth in which another rejoice. Remember that, brother? Hey, brother, I'm coming to you humbly because I really don't know anything. And I'm gonna, hey, brother, man, brother, I don't know how many times I tell you, brother. So stupid. I was so mad.
How many times I got to be telling y'all this, man? Dang.
That sound like someone I know. I know, right? I know, right? Just shake your head like Jack Nicholson. Cause you know daddy fight for you right here. This bro, this daddy. Now I'm just standing there. Straight getting E Honda right now. You know, I'm just sitting here chilling, just reading daddy word, just 76. And if ye of the latter days, who are the elect, have the ruach of the Most High, ye shall be happy and full of joy all the days of your life, for there shall be no reason that ye shall be miserable. That's in Isaiah. For misery cometh of the plan of Lucifer, but had no part of the plan of the Father. Therefore I say unto you, rejoice in these words, and share your rejoicing with the world, that they, by your example, might glorify your Father in heaven because of that which he hath given unto you that causeth your rejoicing. Bro, when you say Lucifer and misery, I think of that Dave Chappelle sketch, man. He walking like Ice-T. Hey. Lucifer right there. Hey, club. Anybody that's trying to give me love is gonna get shot. That's Lucifer right there. Man. Hey. So I'm just sharing the word. I'm sharing what Daddy gave to me to give to y'all. Just like whatever Daddy gave to y'all to share with us. Because that's what we're supposed to be doing. Edifying the body, ain't this what it is? But I'm tripping. Uh, 74 was a doozy. A delight. Because he made me unlike the first. And I said temperance and patience. And then it just You say like I'm bumpy roads. You get bumpy. Bump. Gotta go through the bitter to get to the sweet. All praise, glory and honor go to Father, the great I am, the true and living power. Alright. To his son Yeshua, Mashiach, and to our mother, the Ruach HaKodesh. It was like heart surgery. Getting all that gunk. Getting all that gunk. Perfect. I'm just a servant of the Most High power. Precisely. I'm just a heart surgery. I was trying to bring this out weeks ago. Yeah, you were. Weeks ago, Daddy. Nope. I'm like, you right. Cherokee, isn't he beautiful? Ain't Daddy beautiful? Daddy let us know that the elect that can read this is already written in the book of the Lamb. Stop. All right, brother. Get your knuckles. You all right. Go on. You know how I'm about to sleep tonight? So, you know how much an upgrade? I'm thinking about the people that was in the camps. You know how much of an upgrade that is? They was in the camps to reading the SEAL Force. You know how much an upgrade that is? They skipped the Book of Mormon. And Moroni is the one that helped write the Book of Mormon. If that ain't Daddy's mercy and his power,
Already. That's what he did. What did it?
like, do you understand who we serve?
Hey, and you better thank your brother. Go ahead.
Well, don't thank me. It's all on him. I was just reading. All I did was read.
I know Daddy. I know Daddy gonna tell us. You better thank your brother.
Daddy is not one to see anyone perish. I'm just doing what Daddy told me to do.
Cause what did Big Bro do?
I want to be like Big Bro. I want to see Q in the kingdom. I want to see my wife in the kingdom. I want to see my brother in the kingdom. Huh? I said I wanted to be sweeping trash in the kingdom. I didn't care what I did. If I had to be usher with some white gloves going into the kingdom, that's what I was going to do. Period. All praise and glory and honor go to the Most High. I'm trying to be an obedient servant. I want to hear at the end of the day, well done, my good and faithful servant.
Faith as
Yes, faithful servant. I'm your brother. I am not a teacher. I am not an elder. I am not a prophet. I'm not a pastor. I'm none of that. I'm your brother in Hamashiach.
part of the body.
This is part of the body. That's it. We stand together. Love one another and stand together. Period. We need one another.
That's close to
That's
him.
close to him. If I gotta be near the pinky toe,
They took our daddy away this whole time. Our real daddy away this whole time. They took him away.
I'm trying to be by the pinky toe, by the shoe. You know where the shoe got the string coming off? I'm trying to just latch on to that. I ain't caring about what my status is and what I'm gonna. I don't care about none of that, man. Good. If I get in, cool. If that means I gotta go shave and comb up a lion mane, that's what it is. I don't care. Long as I get in.
I want to be that baby in his hand.
Hey. I never told nobody on here to follow me and my brother. Never said follow me. I never said I was a teacher. I didn't want this position. I told my wife this many times. I didn't want this. I was cool with bare minimum. It just happened. Now, I did the Will Smith. Get off my back. It just happened. Now, when I got this book, I was scared. I didn't ask for this. I ran like Jonah. I did not want it. But let my daddy's will be done. Let our Father's will be done. I'm telling you, man. Gonna be that one dude. You gonna see him. Gonna see him.
Soon Hamashiach comes.
See him, Hamashiach like this. Niggas, I'm ready to go. Oh, Hamashiach right there with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
He gonna be with the people. He gonna be with the people. He said it. He said it. He gonna be right there with the people.
I'm trying to bang
But
with
guess who
him.
told us to tell you that? Still for it. Say he gonna be laborer right there with the people. Right there.
All praise and glory and honor go to the Most High Power. I hope the lesson was edifying. I hope y'all get what y'all got. I hope this build faith. I hope this raise your ruach. Renew your ruach. I love y'all all.
Love you beautiful children of the true and living power. Shalom.
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 Shalom.